Okay, wave at the camera. Yay!
Yay! Hello!
We're here, and we've got, well, not technical issues, but we're just getting started here.
We have issues.
We are on Chapter 3, Episode 2.
Episode 2, yeah.
Of Remnants of the Fallen Empire. I'm just getting my costume on here. Oh no, my tooth.
Uh-oh.
It didn't break. Okay.
It fell out of your mouth, though?
Yeah. No, my big game tooth.
Oh, the big, okay.
My necklace.
I was going to say, man, that's rough.
Alright, so, we'll start with character development. Jake.
Sorry.
Jake, how many experience points did we earn last week?
We are doing 10.
10. Okay.
10 points.
I'm not ready to spend my 10 just yet.
Same here.
Do I want to bank them?
I am ready to spend. Marduk is ready to spend his 10 points.
Okay.
He is going to get a reduced setback on his inventive creation thing. So he can remove a black die whenever, if there is one. And you do one of these checks for me. Primarily, I'm trying to get to this other ability, which lets me reduce the cost of the destiny points required to do these.
Oh. We've never done anything yet that requires more than one destiny point, but
Well, I have an ability that I can spend 2 destiny points, but I haven't used it yet.
oh, I see. Instead of reducing it, you get more for your money. I got you.
Yeah.
I get it. I was just seeing, making sure that looked okay. All right. Hey, there's 2 viewers. It's me and you. Okay. So you guys decided you were going to bank? Was that it? Or you weren't sure yet?
I'm actually going to, let's see. I'm going to pick up 1 skill and bank 5. I'm going to pick up Stalker, which is, yes. Add 1 blue die per rank of Stalker to all stealth and coordination checks.
That's not creepy.
Not at all. So let me write that down here. Stalker.
I think you just saying the word over and over again is enough. At least it's not called creeper.
Yeah. All right. So and I'm banking the other 5 experience points.
Okay.
So, Jake, would you mind giving us a recap of?
So last time, we came to Center Point Station. We met a host of new characters. Marduk has his junk shop in TechSec, in the TechSec area. I want to say Brumblebee. It's Brumby.
Brumblebee.
Brumblebee. You're also a transformer.
I think you just transform into a large insect.
You're there with Reggie.
Insect car.
In which you and Reggie embark on some questionable activities, but since it's Reggie, you're all in. You're there mooching off him, but we said it nicer. Narina, was that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Narina worked at the tourist traps in Hollowtown, promoting races that go through the mountains. Witnessed an accident and the trouble ensued from there with the race of people known as. I thought I'd see it before I'd had too much here. Solonian. That's it.
Cats and hamsters, right?
Cats and the hamsters. The Solonians, which you guys have deemed the cats, not only took all of the parts from the wreckage where Narina was, but they also took all the scrap from where the ship ran into the station that Marduk saw. They scrapped everything there, including the ship itself. You followed them through Hollowtown, where you picked up Narina. She was following you too. You guys made it to the bar that we named Rebar, which very nice. I added it to the map here. You guys were going to stake it out. You chose a house nearby. It was dilapidated, and you fell through the floor. And then it took you about 45 minutes to get back up. You got back up, though. That's the important part.
Sure did.
No thanks to you.
Hey,
Brumblebee, damn it.
my
Oh, that wasn't a joke?
Brumby.
It's 2 whole syllables.
I know, right? A long day. Brumby is with Reggie at Rebar. I've created a small map for Rebar. Talking with Gustip, which is one of the hamsters. I've forgotten the actual name of the race now. Very business-esque, runs the scrapping business there. He is the only other junk retailer at the station. You noticed, Brumby, that in the exchange at the wreckage, which I marked here with an X, just for fun, that the security officers were shooting wildly and were not getting anywhere close to the Solarians. So when you took that to Gustip, he almost blew a gasket, and Reggie pulled you out back and
Gave me the talking to.
he gave you the what for, and you jumped back in line. So, where are your guys' tokens? Are they over there?
I think so.
Mine was the Wookiee.
You're over here with Reggie.
Reggie.
And mine's the girl. Yeah.
So you said you were able to hear audio?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't.
Great.
All right, so you guys are outside. Rebar. All right, so I think we need to start with Force Die Destiny points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Marduk?
1 light side.
Oh boy. Arena?
1 dark.
All right.
Too dark.
Oh boy. Same size as last week. Just about the same makeup, I believe. All right. We'll start with Marduk and Narina. You have just left the house that tried to kill you, and you are currently in the street.
The house that tried to kill you.
It sounds like a horror movie.
Yes. I'm glad we're out of there.
Well, in the area you're in, Nulltown is very much like a horror movie.
Sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. I was just a little frustrated with everything that was going on. I apologize.
Oh, you snapped at me? I didn't even realize. What?
I don't think it was this time. I think it was last time.
Last time.
Oh.
When we were getting out of there.
No, Marduk doesn't realize it either.
Oh, okay.
Being a character.
Oh, Okay, we're all like, yeah, Corey, come on.
One of his shortcomings is he doesn't understand social cues.
Understandable.
So, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
Let's go.
Where are you going?
Yes.
That would be my question.
Um,
Let's go. Okay. Where are you?
We are staking this out, right?
Right, because all the Solarians, you watch all the Solarians go into this rebar.
And are there windows?
There are no windows, but the door is wide open.
What if I poke my head around the corner and look inside?
Goodness gracious. Okay. You want to do that? Are you going to try to be sneaky about it, or are you just?
Oh
gonna...
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm just wondering.
You know, people will see your horns before you get your.
Oh, I know. That's why maybe I use like a scope, like a periscope style thing. What are those things?
Like a
Periscope?
Periscope?
No, I got a mirror. Do I got a mirror? I don't
A
know.
bayonet, and a
You've
little
got-
mirror, and a piece of gum.
You've got your utility belt that might have it in there.
Maybe.
But that takes a roll, doesn't it?
It takes a, I think it takes a force point. Or destiny point.
No.
I was kidding about the horns. I was just making a joke.
I know.
I
so
wasn't.
what's the
You brought it up,
difficulty?
but I was going to enforce it. What?
What's the difficulty?
It's going to have to be 2.
Okay. Hiya. Come here. Let's back these out. Well, we're neutral with one advantage left over.
Okay. You peek through the door. You see this large meeting area here and a door in the back leading to something. In the center of the room is a desk with who you know to be the man named Gustip. He is a hamster-looking gentleman with about that tall, suit, tie, very professional looking. With a he's not currently using his cane, but his cane's leaning against the desk. You know him to be the other junk dealer on the station, so you recognize him. He is currently doing paperwork, so he doesn't see you.
And nothing else is in here?
You see random weapons along this side, like small blasters, bits of equipment. Nothing that really stands out or makes sense. Just kind of a lot of supplies. So yeah, you get that.
I don't really see anything other than Gustav, right?
Gusta.
Gustin.
Yeah,
He's a scrap trader.
I know who he is.
Oh, no, it still doesn't help. He still doesn't say it.
All right, I retreat.
Wasted a triumph on that too.
Triumph!
Fail. Triumph. Okay, you're retreating.
Yes, so I can speak with my associate.
Okay.
What's our next move?
Do you see any of the pods?
Right, I didn't see any of the parts.
No, not the parts that you saw being taken. No,
Just different stuff.
different stuff.
People?
Just good. Yeah, what's his name?
Gus Tip,
Gus Tip.
which if we say it enough, it's gonna sound weird.
Gusto.
Gus Tip.
Gus.
What? Something led us here. So I'd be willing to bet if we look hard enough, we'll find it. If you want to find it.
Give me a perception check, both of you, because you guys came back around to that house, right?
Yeah.
That's where you were. Perception check 2 difficulty.
Yay!
All right.
I am left with a success and an advantage.
I am left with 1 success and 2 threats.
Well, evil song. Around the back of the building, you see 3 Solarians pop out of the building, walking your way.
Are they still holding parts?
They are no longer holding parts,
Oh.
and they haven't seen you yet.
I quickly duck out of the way and try to hide from their view.
Hide check. That's not a thing.
Stealth?
Stealth. Thank you.
Difficulty?
They're staring right in your direction, so it's gonna be 2.
Ooh, nope.
You mean the large man with horns didn't get out of the way?
I'm not large,
Sorry.
but I do have horns and I have stuff all over me, and I probably jingle in that.
Yes.
So a failure and a threat.
I have a failure and 2 advantages.
2 advantages. Hey, what are you guys doing over there?
I kiss him.
There's no kiss roll.
I grab him and kiss him. I start kissing you.
Okay. So that's going to be a bluff. A deception.
Charm? Oh, yeah,
Deception. You don't have to charm him. He's going along with it, but it would be a deception.
Well, both of us?
Yes.
And how
Okay.
many difficulty?
It's going to be just a 2 difficulty.
How are you?
Oh shit.
My children are watching.
That neutralizes.
I'm left with 2 advantage.
I'm left with a failure and 2 advantages.
You really want this to happen, Marina, so you concentrate hard on making it believable. So go ahead and roll a force dice.
Too light.
You so convinced these fellas that you're just making out. They turn around and walk the other direction.
Is this our first on-set kiss?
Yes,
It is, yeah.
it's intense.
Marduk,
We have to change the rating of the show.
not into it.
Just so we're clear.
Just so we're clear.
Don't really matter.
You're not getting shot at. I think that's the point here.
You're nice, but I just met you, and I kind of left my planet because I didn't want to deal with it.
Smack. That was purely for those guys over there. You think I'm really interested? I just left a bad relationship.
right.
I have no clue. I have no desire.
I get it.
You're obviously horny all the time.
The low
Children are watching.
The low-hanging fruit.
The low-hanging fruit. The highbrow humor. Okay, Brumby, while this is going on, you and Reggie are in the back. You just had the discussion about staying in your lane. I think, I want to say Gus took motion for you to guys come back in because he had more work for you.
He did. Well, he had said, if you want more work, I think, come back, which
Right.
we're definitely going to do. I'm looking here. I don't think I wrote down how many credits you awarded us for the last job?
I don't think he ever gave you any. It was gonna. I think it was supposed to be 250.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Which he would have given to you at the time. I didn't rewatch the footage last week, or the last time. So yeah, go ahead and add 250, because that was the deal.
Was that each or split between me and Reggie?
It's each.
Okay.
Yeah.
250 credits points. So that gives me 306. Very well, Reggie. We need more work. We're still poor.
All right, let's go talk to Gustav. I'm sure he's got something else for us.
Let us be off then.
You come back in and approach Gustav's desk. What do you want?
I'm going to nod at Reggie and indicate that maybe he ought to do the talking.
Smart idea. Boss, we're ready for our next assignment. All right. Just so happens I got something for you. I got a thorn in my side. I am the premier junk dealer on this ship, but someone else has opened up the shop. The buffoon's name is Marduk, and his shop is right next to mine over in TechSec. I need you to break into his place, smash his stuff, send him a message. If he's not there, just smash his stuff. If he is there, make certain that he understands.
And did Reggie say anything in response to that? Or
Sure, boss. You got it.
okay. I'm going to kind of give Reggie the side eye a little bit, that I want to talk to him when we get outside.
Okay. I imagine he saw your side eye. I didn't make a sheet for Reggie, but I imagine. You gonna go out the front door?
Whatever would be least conspicuous.
It's a ghost town, so it doesn't really matter.
We'll go out the front door.
Go out the front door. Okay. You are now out of earshot of Gustav.
Is this really what we've sunken to, Reggie? Mere thug work? Now we're destroying people's property? This is not big game hunter work at all.
Look, we gotta. I mean, I don't have enough money to support both of us until we can get you wherever we're gonna go. I mean, I don't even know where you can go. I know you ran out of big game on your planet. You want something different, but look, I don't know the next step, so I'm just trying to make money.
Well, I'd like to know where we draw the line. What happens if he wants us to murder someone when we come back?
Depends on the paycheck, I guess.
This is not at all what I had signed up for. Well, I guess we best be off. I don't know what else to do at this point. At least we can go feel out the situation.
You two were far enough away that you noticed somebody walking out, but they didn't notice you.
Okay.
So you see a large furry gentleman and a regular schmo walk out. Non-Solarian. They're both human.
He looks scary.
And they are walking away from the building.
Okay, dokie. I don't know where else to go from here.
Probably there is a speeder out front that you and Reggie can take.
You need a driving check?
If you're going to be driving, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my new friend, do you have a place to stay?
Of course.
Alright. Are you from this? Are you living on this station?
For the time being, I'm trying to work my way off. Oh, I guess I should get back to work. I don't know. I just got a bad feeling about this.
Well, keep me in the loop. I'm very intrigued myself. and I will inform you. Here is my comm signal.
Joe. Do you need any hand work? I'm pretty handy with stuff.
Sure.
For fee, of course. I'm looking to get off the planet.
Have you work for free? I'm not a slave driver.
That's good.
That's so last episode.
Why don't you come back to my shop and we can sort things out? And yeah, you can check it out. It's I'm very pleased with how much I got for how little it was.
Sure.
All right, Brumby, your driving check.
Difficulty?
2.
Those are threats.
No.
Well, I got 2 success, 2 threat.
You successfully keep it not crashing into a building. As you head back towards Hollowtown, so if you two are going back to your shop as well,
But we're going on foot.
but you're going on foot, so there's going to be quite a bit of difference in time. Several hours. So you're starting back on foot. Brumby, you approach the Wile E. Coyote bar, and then out into Hollowtown.
Here we go.
By the time you get to the other side of Hollowtown is when you guys will get to the Wile E. Coyote bar. I'm just going to keep narrating until somebody tells me something that they want to do.
I mean, I'm headed to the shop, right?
Right.
Yep.
So you'll end up having to park your speeder here because you're going to take the Megavator up to the junk floor. Where you enter from Hollowtown is where all the food shops are, just so you know. So you're going to take the Megavator up to junk level. You guys are now in Hollowtown. You probably came back through the same way you went, which is around the mansion, through the fence, and then back out that way. Take the take the rebar off here right now. That was such a good name suggestion. I couldn't have thought anything better.
Who came up with it?
Me.
Yeah,
I think it's Christine. Yeah.
The rebar.
All right, so you arrive at the destination given to you of the Marduk Junk Shop.
Very good. Well,
Are you going? I'm sorry.
Reggie, mind the speeder. I can handle this.
Okay. Just a side note, you had droids inside,
Yep.
but you have one protocol droid.
I have a protocol droid named Stanley,
Stanley, sure.
a worker called Candace, and a security droid named Lars.
Okay.
I gave them people names because I don't like.
I appreciate that.
You're a droid's rights
Yes.
kind of person.
They're all individuals.
Do you have a character sheet for Lars?
Nope.
Great. All right. No
There's cards though.
No problem.
I figured you did. I didn't build a character sheet because I figured
Figured you could handle it.
Yeah.
Jake will do it.
I actually didn't know if I was supposed to make them or not, and I completely forgot about it.
I'm never gonna say don't make a character sheet. What are you, dumb?
I didn't really know what to make either, I guess I could have like contacted you and been like, oh,
Full disclosure, I used the protocol droid card for Susie the entire time.
Yeah.
that's what I assumed.
Yeah, because I asked him about it like 4 or 5 times, and he's like, ah. And I say, why don't you just use the card? Okay. Okay. The door is locked, Brumpy.
Is there like a window?
What time is it approximately?
Time works a little bit different here. There are
That's right.
about 18-hour days. You are currently in a lunar cycle where the main star in the middle burns a little bit lower.
This would be night.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're into labels. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Sorry to interrupt.
There is a window at your level.
I'm going to peer through the window.
Okay. As you peer through the window, give me a perception check to see what you can see.
Difficulty?
See what I see.
2. This angle will be fine.
Oh, blank on the yellow. Come on. Those are threads.
Oh yeah, Gertie,
Those are handsome.
my scooter. I miss Gertie.
A complete wash.
Don't we all?
I got a wash.
You gotta wash. And you do have to wash because otherwise. So you look in and you see a protocol droid standing next to a cash register. And then you see, obviously, junk all over the place, as is in the name.
Is the door locked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
It is.
That's why you looked in the window.
Okay. Does Reggie happen to be a skullduggerous person?
I think you would have to tell me that if he is or not.
Well, I didn't know if he was like your NPC or my
Oh,
NPC.
Reggie. You said Reggie.
Yeah.
I thought you said Brumpy.
No.
What do you need help with?
We need in this door.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Unlocks it.
All right. I will open the door.
The door is open,
Doors.
but only you can walk in. As you open the door, you hear the protocol droid. Greetings, sir. Welcome to Marduk's Haven of Junk. I don't remember what you make your shot.
Marduk scrap and salvage.
It's his first day.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm going.
I like that better now. Junk Haven. It's all one word. That's it.
I'm gonna say, "Hello, droid. I'm just having a look around," and like start to case the joint.
Please, sir, and let me know if I can help you with anything. All right, so it's a pretty open format.
Yeah, I would say so.
Almost like a warehouse.
Protocol droids.
More like junkyard.
Ah,
Just stuff laying all over the place and nothing's marked.
Oh, is the store open? Because he had to break in.
She's not the smartest protocol droid.
Okay.
I'm always working on correcting her programming. She's just can never get it right. Always, confusing the hours. Always like not charging people for things. Always just not the perfect protocol droid.
So, what are you casing the joint for?
I guess to.
What are you trying to observe?
I just want to make sure, like you, checking for any kind of threat to my security. I guess.
You see, you notice the one security droid over here, and you notice a worker droid and the protocol droid. Those are the only other beings in the shop that you can see.
Candace is a girthy droid who is designed for lifting heavy loads.
A girthy droid.
Yeah. She's squat. She's got 2 lifter arms.
And wide hips.
Yeah.
Sure.
low to the ground. So she's got a good nice center of gravity.
Took a dark turn. All right, so you got the 3 droids in there. No one else. There are no windows along any other wall. The only window you saw was at the front here.
Is there a fire suppression system?
No.
Oh, I don't think my place is up to go. That's one of the reasons why it was so cheap.
You do make the assumption, though, that if you were going to destroy this place, you might need explosives because a lot of it is metallic in nature. So a good old-fashioned fire is not going to do a whole lot. I'll give you that one for free.
The stability of some of those things. Some fire might trigger some explosions.
What I was getting at was maybe it's one of those like gel fire suppression systems or something. So if I were to trigger them, it would like destroy stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, you do not notice any fire suppression at all.
I count on the fire suppression system of the station as a whole.
The station will just open a window for you.
Yeah.
Well, running around and shoving my spear through stuff isn't really going to do a whole lot.
Good call.
I guess I'll do a search for maybe explosives that might be hidden away.
Okay. Go ahead and do perception with a 3 difficulty.
Perception with a 3 difficult. Let's see, that's cunning.
Now my thermal detonators, I bought those off of HK unit.
Or what was left of
HR. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 1 threat, 1 success.
Okay. Along the back wall here, you do see several cans of fuel that are easily ignitable.
Okay. Where are they in the room?
Right along here. Right along this wall.
Along the far wall.
Right, this is the front door here. Right along there.
All right. Well, I'm going to start moving them to the center of the room. How many cans are there?
27.
Wow.
You could space them out. Make a ring.
Why are you giving them ideas for destroying your shop?
Because it's cool.
Because it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be like time sensitive here. I guess I'm gonna move like half of them to the center of the shop. Is
Okay.
that what this is?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're moving from there to there.
Junkyard or whatever.
Sure.
Tomato, tomato. Junkyard is kind of a shop, right?
The
There's some commerce that happens there.
girthy worker notices that you're hauling cans. Sir, can I help you with something?
Yes, help me move these cans.
Yes, sir.
Yep. That's her programming.
All right.
Yeah, she helps you move the 27 cans. You guys have now reached the other side of Hollowtown and are approaching the Megavator.
Food. Hungry? Is that me?
Sure.
Ah.
Those local cart vendors are
I could use a bite. It's been a while.
They have food trucks there.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll get something
Food
quick
trucks,
that we can
grocery
snack
stores,
on the way
and-
back.
Anything you need.
We're gonna get something kind of quick and snacky
Meat on a
to eat
stick.
on the wick. Yeah, exactly. Some questionable meat on a
I'll say
stick.
if you can call that meat, sure. Go ahead.
Protein.
Protein on a stick. Yes, my favorite.
You have successfully moved all the gas cans into the middle of the room. Is there anything else I can help you with, sir?
I got 2 of them.
Yeah. Do you have any source of fire on you? Or in the shop?
One of her appendages comes out and ignites a small flame. Like this, sir?
Yes, just like that. What I want you to do is touch that to that can in 30 seconds.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave.
My droids and their faulty programming. No! Why did I remove the safety protocols?
Are you leaving?
I mean, I'm going to check and make sure that the job has been done, but I'm going to exit the facility that is about to.
That was my question.
Not gonna be in it when it happens, right?
As you approach the exit, you hear the security droid come online. Security problem. Security problem. He's a little weird.
Yeah, he is. Lars is not right either.
Lars
None
com-
of them are right.
Lars comes
I
over
built them.
and advises the other droid that will cause an immediate explosion, destroying everyone.
Thank you, Lars.
Does Reggie? This is gonna get messy real quick. Does Reggie have a blaster?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are done eating your meat.
I used the stick to pick at my pointy teeth.
Good idea.
Oh.
I have sharp, pointy teeth.
Remind me, I need to brush my teeth when I get back.
Sure. The protein.
I feel so inadequate as a big game hunter, not having like a Zippo lighter or something on me.
I will tell you that the most amusing visual I've got this evening is you poking at the metal things with your spear. That gave me a great visual. Even though you said you weren't going to do that, it still gave me a good visual. But
Die, machine!
All right, Reggie, you're a crack shot with that blaster. Shoot those fuel cans in the center of the room. Do something this job.
okay, sure, I guess.
Okay. Very willing.
Boom, 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 boom. Ah, yes.
Reggie, you're a crack shot, right?
I figured maybe if I said that, he would get
He
yellow
magically
dye or
is.
something. Yeah.
You're not inspiring rhetoric.
Not this time.
Not this time. He missed.
Oh.
And Lars has now identified Reggie as a
Threat.
threat.
Yes.
That instigates battle.
Combat. You gotta fight my droid. It's alright, you'll kill him. Very easy. He's completely.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you play your droid?
Yay!
Why am I doing all the work here? I don't want to do a battle between two NPCs by myself.
Security. Security.
All right, you're gonna need vigilance on him, which you'll have to pick up.
Vigilance is 3.
Cool.
He's got good
You turned on the
vigilance.
overhead.
Huh?
You turned on the overhead?
That was actually on from the beginning.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
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 There's a glare I noticed. But
Yeah, I did too.
whatevs.
What'd you get there, Lars?
3 successes and an advantage.
Nice.
He has 3 vigilance. He's like ready when shit when stuff happens.
You're probably going to hear the security droid come online, so why don't you go ahead and roll as well?
It would be vigilance or cool.
It would be vigilance.
That's willpower.
'Cause Reggie started it.
2 advantage.
Is it just me or the walls falling in?
They are.
2 advantage.
I've got to come up with a better solution.
2 advantage. So that actually means so it's gonna be Bromobile, Reggie, Lars, and then Bromobile, Reggie. So I would guess that since Reggie is already taking the shot, that he is going to go first. He will probably shoot at the droid, who conveniently is standing near the explosives. Yes, I remember that from last time. Reggie misses. Shit, he says. Missed again.
He is not a crack shot.
He is not a crack shot. Lars is up next.
Lars will move to short range and then fire his snare launcher.
Okay.
MO of 1. Light range 3. So that's 1 perps. Oh, Lars, come on! Lars misses. It's a wash. 2 advantage, 2 threat, no successes, no failures.
Well, can't win them all, Hassel. Or can't save them all, Hasselhoff.
Nope. Hasselhoff could.
Hasselhoff could.
Hasselhoff could.
Probably.
What is?
I don't think he ever failed in Baywatch, did he?
I don't think so. If he did, I'm going to rewrite history and say no.
Yeah.
What is my current range to Lars?
Lars has now moved to within short range.
Is that engaged?
No, you would have to move into engaged.
All right. Can I move into engaged and attack?
Yeah.
I will do that.
Okay.
With my vibro spear.
Vibro spear.
All right. So that's brawl.
Indeed. The spear is not melee.
The skill I wrote down was brawl for it when I was
Okay.
copying it from the book.
Yeah, you can throw
Okay.
it though, so it has a short range as well, I think. Right?
Yeah, I think you can throw it.
Okay.
So let's see here. That would be how and difficulty.
You are in range, so 1.
Nope, I did not pass. I got 1 failure, 2 advantage.
Yeah, that didn't work out for you.
Ha ha ha! Lars deflects your blow.
Okay. Reggie. Reggie is within range now. Hits for 5 damage to droid there. What's he got for a soak?
5.
Okay. Great. That's just great. Glad I'm letting you play him. All right. Lars is up next.
Alright, he takes a step back
from Brumby and fires his built-in blaster on stun.
Okay, and you were firing that at Brumby?
At Brumby.
Okay.
Yay! I got 2 successes, 2 advantage.
Nice. Damage on that?
6.
6, so and it was on the stun setting, so that'd be strain,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
We haven't done a stun setting yet, so I forgot how it worked. I think it was just strain, though.
Yep. I think it just switches all damage to strain.
It's like subdual damage.
He's designed to non-lethal.
Okay. There's half my strain. Wait, do I still get soak?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that'll be Brumby's turn now.
Okay. Do I have to re-engage because he stepped back? Or
He did step back, so you're gonna have to take a movement to step up.
Okay. I'll do that. And swing away. And 1 difficulty, you said?
Yep, you're in range. Yep.
Four success, 1 threat.
What's the damage on that?
Well, I wasn't really sure because when I was looking at the profile for it, it said damage +3.
So it's +3, and on top of what you roll is additional successes. Right?
I don't know.
+3 for brawn weapons should be your brawn score plus that. If it was a +3, then it would have been plus.
Okay, so it's your brawn.
It's if
Plus.
if you're rolling brawl, which is brawn, then
Yeah.
then it's tied to that score.
Okay, and then what about a critical? The critical threshold for this thing is 3, and I rolled 4.
Oh, nice.
Then
Might actually get past the soak.
Well, you're definitely going to get past the soak on that. The base damage on that is going to get past the soak by at least 1. I think you add damage on successes, right, too? Or something like that? Is that how? I don't remember how.
any extra successes you have over and above would add to the damage. Okay. Put my 100 here.
I looked at Jake because he's the one who specialized in
Do-
that with
So
his character.
any difficulty check is now increased in difficulty by 1. So
Okay. Yep.
anything you do is
Add a
gonna,
purple die.
is going to add 1 more purple die. So
Yep.
and the damage on that was what? I'm sorry.
So my bronze 3, the
Right.
damage is +3, makes it
6.
6.
And then you had an additional success above the critical, correct?
Yes.
So you can use that success to add more damage to it.
How much more damage?
One. Just 1.
Just 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so
7.
me getting a critical only gave me 1 more damage.
Well,
The critical makes it so
critical
I have
is
more
a status
damage.
element. So it
I've got
affected
1
him.
more difficulty on anything I do.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll do that unless I can recover strain or something. But
You can.
With the didn't you have advantages?
no advantage.
Oh.
Oh, that's what you do with the advantages.
Okay.
So 7.
7. So I did 2 damage to him.
Sounds like it.
Okie dokie.
I gave him a status ailment.
Yeah.
Reggie's turn.
Are we all inside the dump?
You're inside. You're pretty close to the door.
Oh yeah.
Pretty close to the door.
Yeah.
So are we fairly far away from those fuel cans?
In distance, yeah.
Okay.
Far enough for
Like maybe medium range?
If you, yeah, you're medium range away from the cans.
Okay. That's probably not far enough.
By the look on
I just-
Jake's
yeah.
face, on the GM's face,
You do what you want.
I
Well,
would
it's just
say you're
Reggie's
not,
not doing
away.
any good, like shooting the stupid robot because it's not. It's got too much soak. It's like got the soak. You have to get a crit. Whatever. Get a crit, Reggie.
Screw that, Reggie says. And turns his blaster away from Lars. Reggie fires towards the fuel cans.
Oh. Well, that was what I was going to tell him to do. But...
One of the cans ignites. It hasn't exploded, it is just ignited. Worker droid and protocol droid are now freaking out and are heading towards the door. Protocol droid goes out first. He'll get above this halfway. So that was
Fire! You are in danger. Leave this building immediately.
Megavator has approached your level. You will be there in not this round, but next round.
All right.
Just casually walking up to my shop.
There it is. Look.
Lars's turn.
Lars announces, "This building is on fire. Leave immediately for your safety."
Find the gap.
And then he pushes Brumby towards the door.
Okay.
He has a brawn of 2. He's got 2 dice he's got to use. He was successful.
Nice.
It has a strain. Or and recovers a strain if he had that, but whatever. He has success and advantage.
To push me towards the door?
Yep, to push you away towards the door. For your safety, you must leave.
What a nice droid.
It is your turn, Brumby.
Well, it looks like our mission may soon be complete. Let us depart the premises.
Okay. Reggie's behind. You leave first. Lars and the other droid. I want to say Connie. That's not right. Oh,
It is Candace.
Candace. I was close.
You were. That was good.
So
It's Stanley, Candace, and Lars.
as you two approach the shop, you see everybody outside and don't know that there's one more inside.
I don't think Lars would have left. Lars would have stayed to push the other guy out.
He's probably in the door then,
Yep.
because he just got done pushing him up.
Okay.
That's business.
I was like, what's going on?
That's a weird way of doing business.
Why are you 2 out of here?
Candace comes up to you, or no, it would be the protocol droid.
Stanley?
Stanley. It's a lot of names to remember. Stanley comes up to you. Sorry, sir. Explosion is imminent, so we decided to evacuate.
Oh. Interesting. I poke my head into the door. Lars?
Explosion imminent. Please leave. You also see, you have a clear line of sight to the one can that's on fire next to the 27 other cans.
Oh. That's not good. Do I see the other guy that's in there?
Yes.
You might want to leave. That's gonna explode.
I'm trying. I twisted my ankle.
Oh. I'll go in there and start dragging him out.
Okay.
Lars, help me.
What? Remind me again of your obligation, Marduk.
My obligations are I am criminal and obsessed with technology.
Okay.
I have 5 points in obsession, technology,
Okay.
and then 10 points in criminal.
I thought of something else.
Is there a fire extinguisher?
You would have to do a perception check.
I am looking for one.
You're gonna have to go into the building to look for one. I'm just telling you.
Okay. I poke in my head in now. What's the difficulty?
2 from where you're standing. Reggie.
Success and 2 advantages.
You see one fire extinguisher behind the counter.
Grab it real quick and put out the fire.
Give me a light ranged attack.
Light range agility.
Yeah.
Attack of
One.
like
Just it'll be a light ranged roll.
okay.
And
Light. Oh, light range. Okay.
then, yeah, and then one purple.
Those cancel. 2 successes.
You successfully put out the flames.
What were those cans made of? Well, how can they just burn?
You also have to realize that was on the last turn, so it's only roughly 12 seconds. She ran up there, probably 15. It wasn't going to survive another round. I'm just you were at the end. And really good metal, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are standing in the middle of the room, holding a fire extinguisher with smoldering can of fuel.
I'm going to assist this gentleman who's rolled his ankle. We might still want to get out of here because we don't know if that's going to reignite or anything like that. It could be dangerous.
You're going to have to do a brawl roll to carry him out. He is not going to be able to walk.
Okay. Difficulty? And I got Lars helping him, although he's damaged.
So I would say difficulty 3, but you can have a blue die for Lars.
Ooh, not good.
And blue dice are helpful.
Nope. I'm left with a threat and a failure.
Okay. Irina, what are you going to do?
Just to be sure to kick the can that was hot. Make sure it's away from the others.
Okay. You move the the affected can away. Probably over here. Brumby,
Mm-hmm.
you're standing outside of the protocol droid currently. And Candace.
Reggie and I are gonna make for the speeder.
Reggie currently can't walk.
Reggie currently can't walk.
You see a Mardovian or Deveronian trying to assist him.
All right, go up and try to help Reggie.
Okay, it'd be a brawl.
Braun?
Well, it'd be a brawl roll.
Oh, okay.
If you have brawl trained.
Ooh.
If not,
Difficulty?
2.
Triumph!
Hooray!
I triumphantly carry him.
You
Or whatever.
pick him up like he was just a little person and carry him in your arms. Take my breath away. Oh,
Is he fireman carrying him, or like the
I
bodyguard
think, well,
carrying
yeah,
him?
bodyguard.
I think it's gonna be bodyguard.
Gotta be the bodyguard.
Out to the speeder.
Sorry, our younger viewers.
Charlie.
You see a big fella pick up the little fella and head to a speeder.
Woo! That was a close one. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
An arena. Well, this is the shop. Oh, every day it's close to blowing. I really should get a fire suppression system installed.
But, didn't you just say it's only been open for like a day or two?
Yeah. 2 for 2.
Brumby, is there anything else you want to do before you get in your speeder?
I guess. So it doesn't appear that anyone is taking particular notice of us.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Yeah. Why are you storing the cans in the middle of the shop like this? It's not exactly a bright idea.
I don't know. Maybe something's wrong with Candace. She was supposed to keep them on the back wall, but... Candace!
I moved the cans in instruction from the customer, and the customer is always right.
What?
That's
I
how
mean,
you
that's
programmed me.
Yes, that's correct. What? But he told you... They told you to put them in the middle of the shop?
Yes, and he actually asked me as well to ignite them, but Lars came over and disabled my lighting function.
Sounds like someone's trying to destroy you.
What?
Yeah, maybe your friend over there from the other side of the store?
No, they wouldn't want to just... What?
Why wouldn't they? You're the competition.
I mean, friendly competition, right?
I'm just saying, man.
Well, Candace, why don't you put these back on the back wall?
Yes, sir.
I think you better watch your back.
You and Reggie successfully walk away.
We're gonna go get Reggie medical attention.
Okie dokie. Excuse me.
I'm gonna look at Lars with some question. Did he get in a fight?
Yeah. Excuse me. Yes. There were men in the shop attempting to ignite this fuel. I was forced to fight back until the fuel started to ignite, and then my security protocol changed to survival.
We need to get you repaired. All right, I'm gonna have Lars come sit at a workstation and start repairing him.
Okay.
Get all distracted and forget that I have somebody with me, and just start working on my robots.
I start wandering around the shop. It's whatever. It is whatever it is.
Okay.
Looking, I mean, like, how badly organized is this? Is it a mess?
Severely. Yeah. It is literally stuff just thrown everywhere.
I start organizing. I'm just pulling shit off the shelves and start categorizing things. Gonna put the shop in order.
Nice. You and Reggie have gotten medical attention, and you are now back at the rebar. Is it done? Says Augusta.
No. No, it is not. We might need another day, or we might need some more muscle.
You telling me that you couldn't destroy one shop and take care of one Deveronian?
They had security defense droids that you neglected to tell us about.
I've seen his droids, they're retarded. I mean, not to be anti-PC, but literally speaking, they've got screws loose. Okay? He couldn't take care of it. Okay, I guess I'll make other arrangements.
He gets up from his desk and leaves through the back door. Reggie mentions that you screwed up. We screwed up pretty bad. We should probably just go home for the day.
Well, that's not a bad idea, Reggie. And maybe the next employer we find can be of less ill repute.
Sure. He leads you to his residence, which he shares with 15 other people. Just underneath Hollowtown's first layer, it's actually the corner suite. It is a 2-bedroom place for 15 people. 16 because you're here now. Very.
They use bunk beds, do they?
No, there's floor pads.
Ooh, packing them in like sardines. Cozy.
Oh.
You two have you successfully repaired Lars.
Yay.
You
I'll pat him on the back and tell him, good job.
you have organized quite a bit. You're now feeling fatigued.
Do I recover any strain?
Yeah, you're resting now, so yeah, you'll recover the strength.
I was worried I was going to get knocked out by that.
One more shot and you would have. Probably.
It would have taken
It would've been a
2
couple
because of
more.
the soak,
Yeah.
but not much. I was really hoping this vibro spear would do more damage.
Well, it's also against a droid.
Yeah.
I'm heading out. It's you definitely got a lot of work ahead of you here. Your store's it's a mess.
I noticed that you did a little work on your way while you were here. So, what did I name him?
Stanley the Pro.
Yeah, Stanley. Give her some credits. How long do you work?
Probably 4 hours.
Okay. Like 100.
I'll take it. Thank you.
I don't know how many credits I have, but
You have enough to facilitate the shop.
okay. I paid her a decent day's wage.
You don't pay your droids, so you got,
Yeah. No.
So you're gonna head back home.
Are we all just going home?
Apparently.
It's been a long day.
I imagine you probably have a cot at your shop
If I sleep.
if you sleep.
Yes.
You don't sleep?
I spend a lot of time working on stuff in the shop. Pretty much all of my free time. And then into the wee hours of the night. So maybe like 4 to 6 hours of sleep at night. Sometimes it's interrupted. So like I'll sleep for like 3 hours and wake up and be like, I thought of something. And then I go work on something.
You don't have a residence per se, because of your current situation. You have taken to sleeping at the track in the back room of the track, and you're sleeping. Why don't we? And it's just a touch early, but why don't we go and take our break? Because it's a good place to break, and then.
All right, hold on, let me shuffle over there. With that, everyone, we're going to take our quick halfway break. And
Halfway break.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Join us then.
Please join us then.
Good job, Corey.
Are you,
After these messages,
are you giving them the repeat?
we'll be right
I'm giving
back.
them the echo.
We're back.
We're back!
Hey, welcome back, everybody, for our second half of action on Chapter 3, Episode 2 of Remnants of the Fallen Empire. Jake, you want to pick us back up?
Sure. You're sleeping. Yay! Huzzah! Narina, you wake up with just a terrible headache. We'll start with Murdoch. Murdoch, you got a couple hours of sleep after finishing up fixing your droids. It's time to open the shop. You do hear some commotion outside of your shop.
I'd rather take a nap right now, but I guess I'll check it out.
As you pass by Stanley, he advises you to take caution as there appears to be a disturbance outside, which you already knew.
Thank you, Stanley,
No
for
problem.
stating the obvious.
Anytime, sir. As you walk outside, you see a group of people panicky, talking with each other. They appear to be moving from the Megavator down the street, and just happen to stop in front of your place just for a second. And now they're still moving, but they're talking with each other and they're agitated.
Hey! Can I trouble you for a second?
What?
What seems to be what's all the commotion?
You didn't hear? Down at the food store this morning, a group of bad guys, I don't even know what to call them. They trashed the food store.
Trash the food store?
What?
But I like. Was it the protein on a stick?
What? He turns to one of the other guys. What was the name of the group? They kept shouting their group name, which I thought was weird. What was the name of the group? Yeah, that one. The group name was take the opposite finger and turn the opposite page. That was wonderfully accurate. They call themselves the Forces of Marduk. They destroyed the food store and kicked over the everything, including the protein on a stick.
Ah, darn it. I like protein on a stick.
Brumby, you awaken at your chateau to some of the guys watching a news report.
Well, I will check and see what's going on with the news report.
Earlier in the middle of the night, Marduk's forces came through and destroyed this humble food store. More at 11.
Marduk, the same owner of the shop we were supposed to hit today, destroyed a food cart or food store.
Well, that's odd. And I'm going to go back inside and sit on a chair and nap for probably a couple hours.
You awaken to the same news report as they are turning on all the monitors in the racetrack as business starts booming for the day.
Yeah, but I don't know how much I can concentrate. My head is killing me right now. I need to get a cup of coffee, and then I'll figure everything out. Wait, did they say Murdoch? No, that can't be right. I gotta get some coffee. Obviously, I didn't hear that right.
Once you have your coffee, it is the only thing on the news. So after your coffee, you hear it again. Between the three of you, you hear the reports. Well, you don't because you went back inside. It was a group of Solarians claiming to be the forces of Marduk, destroying businesses as told by their master Marduk.
I gotta work my regular shift at the tourist trap shop, so like I can't do anything else about it right now. But I'm a little concerned because I don't think that sounds like the guy I met yesterday. When my boss comes in, if he comes in, what do you know about it? If you noticed anything?
He's got a hangover. Partied a little too hard last time. Those racing parties, let me tell you. Brumby, Reggie says that it's time to head out. You guys had to report to Gus Tips early this morning. And you already kind of overstopped.
Wait, we're reporting to the same guy that gave us the last job that we botched?
Yeah, he's got more work for us.
Oh, that's surprising. Well, let us go get some work.
And you head out. Outside your door, Marduk, is a growing level of hostility and shouting.
What are they shouting?
There's so many of them you can't really pick it out. You pick out words like dirtbag and other monosyllabic things.
Yeah.
Hostility.
Hostility. I turn back in and then go about my business repairing machines.
Good for you. Don't let the man keep you down. All right. You get to.
I might do something.
You get to rebar with Reggie. Reggie hobbles in.
How did he break a leg or something?
Sprained an ankle.
Sprained an ankle.
Twisted after he shot that can, he tried to leave and he twisted it.
High ankle sprains, they're no joke.
Yeah.
I had one senior year in high school. No joke.
Well, look who it is. Gustip says from across the room as you and Reggie enter. I didn't think I'd see you guys again. No, sir, Reggie says. We're good for our word. We're here to work. Isn't that right, Brumby?
Yes, indeed.
All right. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to go to Hollowtown. On the upper side, the farm area. I need you to burn down some farms. Not all of them. Maybe half. I'll pay you 5,000 credits per farm that you burn. But listen, I need you to do two things. I need you to make sure they're burned down, and I need you to make sure that there's witnesses. And Reggie, you know what to tell the witnesses, right? Yeah. I got the memo. Yeah. No problem. Is that gonna be okay for you, big, tall, and furry?
Yes, we can accomplish that. I'm gonna look over to Reggie. We need to see an outfitter.
Urban Outfitters. Or rural.
Whoever sells torches.
He wants to be a little bit more prepared this time.
Yeah.
They do have there at the rebar several cases of Molotov cocktails ready to go. if you would like those. If not, then you would have to go back to the weapons dealer over in the tech sec.
Just out of curiosity, is that what skill check is a Molotov cocktail?
It would be light ranged
Range light.
because you're throwing.
I think it's the same as a grenade.
I
Yeah.
just
I
I
think
didn't
that's
know if
how
it
they
would be athletics, but
Well, no, because you're not doing the splits while you do it. I mean, yeah, if you want to, you could.
I like to go for the action shots. You know.
Well, the athletics
You
would
gotta
be like
Jordan it.
for a big game hunter. It would be like if you were going to climb a tree and try to kill something while you're climbing the tree, or hitting something on the run, or
Shooting an arrow while on horseback.
stuff like that.
Roger. We'll take the Molotov cocktails. They're free, right?
They are free. You take 2 cases, which turns out to be 20 Molotov cocktails.
He didn't give it. He said you could burn down up to half the farms. Did he say how many total farms there were?
No.
Okay.
Just that you would receive 5,000 for each farm.
Reggie, can you find out how many farms there are so we don't burn down too many?
Yeah.
It's really like compromising my.
There are 8
Your morals.
8 large
He's really
farms.
tested you out.
Each farm has 4 or 5 fields. So there's around 8, but each one has 4 or 5 fields of various crops.
Okay, so to be safe, maybe we'll try to burn down 15 of them.
When you get there, I might have a map that you could look at to
Okay.
see which ones you want to burn down.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I might have one. Gonna head on out?
Well, all right.
Or do you still want to go to an outfitters?
Well, I had one question, I guess, which is I'm just thinking about the logistics of burning down a field. Are these like large fields, or are they like some kind of urban farm setup, with like stacked shelves of plants?
No, they're large
Hydroponics.
fields.
Yes.
They're large fields.
They're large fields, okay.
Several hundred acres of food.
They're like,
This is like-
because this is like inside the atmospheric part of this, right?
Correct.
There's like mountains and
Right. So
forests and stuff.
down here is the resort town here. Up here is the farm area. It's the same size as all the resort area and the upper class.
Well, I'm thinking like a Molotov cocktail burns, 20 meters. Like maybe we should take some fuel with us. The speeder, is it?
Ooh, you could buy some fuel from me.
That's exactly what I was going to do, actually. The
This is
speeder
gonna be extra funny.
that we have, does it have storage on it? Okay, so I could put fuel cans on.
A little. With the 2 cases of Molotov cocktails, you could probably get
Oh, this is
10 cans of fuel in there. You figure?
Well, we're gonna head to Marduk's shop.
the Junk Haven, right? That's what we're calling it now. I was
Marduk's
calling it Scrape
Haven of Junk.
I like Junk Haven.
Field of
Or Junk Haven. That's fine.
Is there an apostrophe? Junk Haven?
No, it's just one word. There's not even a space. It's Junk Haven.
Junk Haven. Sure.
Haven.
Maybe there is apostrophe. I think that's. I couldn't decide on it. That's why there's no sign out front.
No sign. No sign.
no sign yet.
That's what you're worried about at this point. Sure. Yeah. All right. So you head over to Marduk's area.
I told you Marduk is dense.
Ah,
We are
Is it
approaching the middle of the day, or high noon, when the middle star is burning the brightest.
Why did I have no customers?
You only hear is more loud shouting from outside.
Just don't get it.
As the TV plays in the background while you're working, you hear that the forces of Marduk were approximately 15 Solarians, that they hit several food stores and several food carts.
You have
Not
forces.
not just tipping things over, but incinerating them.
This
everything
a Marduk
was-
feller.
That makes no sense.
Sounds like a terrible
I don't
person.
think he has any. He doesn't seem like he's got any friends. I'm just saying. It's just a thought. Is my headache gone?
It is subsiding a little.
Is there a race going on today?
There's a race going on currently. There's another one on tap for this afternoon.
All right, just start listening outside, listening folks for the outdoor race next. Come on in. I feel like I've been drinking.
You make it to Marduk's place. As you pull up, you see that there are what you estimate to be around 50 individuals, all up in arms, mad, throwing stuff at the building, like glass bottles and stuff. Nothing terrible, but just angry people shouting at the building.
They're throwing shit at my building now?
It's not gonna make it look any worse.
I probably don't even notice. I'm too busy wrenching on something or using some sort of pneumatic tool in order,
You don't hear what's going on.
No.
I'm gonna have Reggie. Well, actually, I would have been driving.
You would have been driving.
Thank you for not making me make it right.
It's light traffic in the morning.
I'm gonna have Reggie mind the speeder, and I'm just gonna briskly walk in there like I don't even notice the mob.
As you pass through the door, Stanley, welcome back, sir. How can I help you today?
I need to purchase some cans of fuel.
Ah, yes. They're located along the back wall. It's not Clarice. Hello, Clarice.
Candace.
Candace. Candace will help you bring him to the front. We have several back there, so anything you need, sir.
How much for 10?
10 cans of fuel. My goodness. Well, each can costs 75 credits. So I guess it would be 750 credits.
Well, I'm going to try and negotiate that price. Ask for a bulk deal. So let's see here. Presence. So that's difficulty.
You're going against a protocol droid, so it's going to be 3 difficulty.
That's one thing about Stanley. Stanley is a shrewd negotiator.
Look at this.
You got lucky.
1 success. I'm sorry, no, 2 success, 1 threat.
Nice. Of course, sir. Of course. As a bulk deal, we could probably do 500 credits.
Okay.
Marduk gives his thumb up.
I'm gonna have to go get some of Reggie's credits, but I can come up with the 500.
Thank you for your sale, sir. Candace will help you out to your car.
All right, so I'm gonna put down that I have 0 credits. And
Alright,
I would have needed about 150 credits from Reggie.
That's not bad.
He not only has some credits, but he also has an advance from Gustip to buy supplies. So.
Ow. So does that mean I need to wipe out my credits?
You didn't ask him about it beforehand, so yeah. It does. You hear from up front the cash register dinging, indicating a sale.
A sale!
Yes!
Also, as the door opens and closes, you see Candace taking cans of fuel out to a speeder.
I am all excited. I look out and I'm all, thank you so much, sir. I'll come up to you and vigorously shake your hand. You're my first customer. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
I know you don't respond to social cues, but still give me a perception check.
Sure. Difficulty?
2. We'll integrate your social awkward.
No. 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 No.
He's still socially awkward.
I have 1 advantage, but 3 failures.
Ugh. Is that like a critical fail?
You would think so.
Ah,
You lose your mind. Stanley says to you, "Thank you, sir. You are officially our first customer and our best one. Please come back soon." Your 10 cans are loaded in the speeder.
All right. Very good. We're off.
As you drive away, you notice more people coming to protest in front of Marduk's place.
I just can't. I like already know where this is going, and it's kind of funny. It's like really funny. I love it.
I mean, I've got all these Molotov cocktails, but I really have no incentive to like help you.
No, don't.
All right.
This is actually.
I would question you if you did,
Yeah.
because you don't have...
Like, I get the whole burning down the fields thing. That's kind of questionable, but like, they're paying you a lot to do it. So, do it, man.
That's like.
And I know they're gonna blame it on me, so I don't really. I mean, and you know what's funny is that the fact that you bought it at my shop just implicates me more.
you see the train coming?
Oh, Corey, the role player, sees this train coming a mile away, but Marduk's like,
Got my first sale!
yeah! He's riding the train. It's that
He's
meme.
walking towards the
He's
train.
walking towards the train.
Hey, look at that light! I wonder what that is.
following a butterfly. Little does he know that butterfly and him are going to be split.
Yes. So,
did I guess it right, Game Master?
I'm not going to either confirm nor deny anything.
Thank you.
So, you're heading off to the fields. As your first customers leave, you hear, I'm sure Marduk has a bell attached to his door.
Mm-hmm.
So when it rings, it signifies people coming in.
Yep.
You hear Stanley go, "Hello, how can I help you today?" And then you hear a woman's voice, a very stern woman's voice. "We're looking for Marduk. He is in the back." Approaching you is one sternly looking woman dressed in security guard apparel, though it appears that she might be like a boss, like a lieutenant or captain or something like that, and about 8 security detail officers behind her. Marduk, we have some questions for you.
Yeah, how can I help you? Are you looking for new firearms for your guards? Maybe some new armor?
Cut the crap. Why did you order these people to your team to destroy the food center?
What?
We have evidence that you, Marduk, instructed a group of 15 Solarians under your guise to destroy the food center on the food oven.
I heard about that, but I have had nothing to do with that.
She holds up a view screen with a picture of a Solarian, holding up a picture of you, saying, "This is our leader. We do this in the name of Marduk."
That's weird, but I did not tell those people to do that.
Guards, they come to arrest you and try to bind your hands.
Fight them.
Are you going to willingly go, or are you going to fight back?
Poke them with your horns. How many of them are there?
9, including the lady.
Do I run?
She's reading you your rights as you're thinking. By order of the Twin Planets
I'm just shocked.
and Secretary of Defense Hommel.
I give them no resistance. I'll let them arrest me.
They're gonna try you and execute you.
Maybe. This might be the end of Marduk. I
As they lead you out, your droids are looking at you.
Keep the shop running. Don't shut it down.
The captain turns to one of the others that isn't escorting you and says, "Shut it down."
Ooh, that's my shop.
As you leave, you heard that as you were leaving and being escorted to a security van, you hear Stanley arguing with one of the guards left inside, stating, "Our master told us to keep this open. Please don't turn it off." The order came twice to shut down, and he didn't. So then you hear a blaster fire.
No!
Wasn't that your security?
You monsters!
No,
No, that was my
that's
protocol
protocol
droid. The security droid is next.
But you won't be around for that as you hear the doors shut and you are now in the security van. In handcuffs.
You going to jail?
Candace might be still around.
Also, as you enter the van, you hear cheers from the crowd who is outside of your door. As the afternoon race is starting, you hear a news report come over that Marduk the Conqueror has now been captured and placed into custody.
I got a conqueror! Oh!
The Conqueror.
I'm gonna get on some of this reputation here.
How much longer do I have before my shift is over here?
Just a few minutes. The race has already started.
All right.
I guess I'm about to get my prison get up now, because I don't think they're gonna let me keep all this stuff. I could get out if they leave and let me keep this stuff. Are they gonna take my stuff away from me?
They haven't yet,
Oh, okay.
because you're still in the van.
Well, Marduk's mad now.
Are you handcuffed?
Yes, I am handcuffed.
In the front or the back?
I don't know. Behind?
Back.
Behind? Oh, okay. That's a little harder.
I want you to know, I labeled these, and then I erased the labeling. But I kind of remember how they go.
There it is. I messed up. Susie, puppers. She's gonna be a hunting droid.
Okie dokie. You arrive, Brumby. At the Multivator Station on the farm level. Right here you see a large building of farm
Lunch.
supplies.
It's like Plinko.
It really is.
gut tell me to do. Tell me to run.
Okay. You're still deciding what's
No,
Or
He's,
you.
no,
No,
he's in
it's
there.
you. I'm in jail.
Farmville?
Farmville, essentially, the upper part of Hollowtown, if you want to be more specific. The circles indicate farmhouses. These here, the lines, each grid on the line is a separate field. So there are quite a number of fields in this area, growing all multitudes of food. And then there's a cluster of houses along one side of the mountain.
Yeah, so we got like 4 houses back here.
Right. And then fields all around here.
Right.
And the store up here.
The Tractor Supply Company.
Yes. Tough Shit Charlie's? Yeah. TSE.
I've never heard it called that before.
No?
No.
That's what my father always called it. And then I realized what it was, and I was like, oh, that's not the same name. Luckily, I figured that out before I called it that. So, yeah, there you are.
Okay, well, approximately on one of those squares with 3 lines, approximately how many fields are on one of those squares?
So 6 times 6 is 36. There are 6 fields. 36 fields per square. Then big circles are the farmhouses, which are not just farmhouses, they're quite large houses with equipment and all kinds of stuff. But these are the fields with crops in them. So 36, 72, 144.
Okay, so in order for me to complete the mission as assigned,
188.
I'll basically need to torch half of one of those 3 lined squares.
Your orders were for the farm. Yeah, they just said the farm. He didn't specify the house or the crop. He just said half. There are 8 separate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm sorry. There's only 6. There's 6 actual farms
Right.
that control crops. So, like, this one controls crops, that one controls crops, that one controls crops. So the house and the crop are a farm.
Okay. So then would he likely want like 3 of the farmhouses and like their adjacent crop I'm
You would, yeah, that's a good way to, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And he said at least half.
Oh, I
So you're welcome to destroy more.
all right.
Wow.
You and Reggie determined that it would take at least 2. The least amount of fuel you could use is 2 cans, because everything is real dry. It hasn't rained yet today, so everything is pretty dry. So if you use 2 cans of fuel strategically placed and set them off from a distance, that would consume 1 whole thing here.
Okay.
You got 10, so that's 5, right?
Right, that's 5 fields I could do, but I also need to destroy the houses.
You got them all top.
Right. Oh, that would be enough.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be helping you out.
You're in prison.
You're already in prison for
I know. I'm gonna
Hard
get
Knock
blamed for
and
this too.
Yeah. You're in prison for doing stuff like I'm actually out trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, I guess I'm going to, I'm going to have Reggie, dump the fuel. I mean, now that probably would be a 2-person job. Because what I'm picturing is you have a speeder, and then we have like a fuel can on the back of it, and we just kind of like cruise around to lay it down to be faster than
Sure.
just walking. So we're gonna do that on 3 of the fields,
Okay.
and then after we light the fields all at once, we're gonna start driving up to houses and throwing Molotov cocktails in them.
Okay. So which ones and in which order are you going to hit?
Let's see, if it doesn't really matter, I'm gonna go. So one
This one?
one closer to me, that one, and then the 2 fields against the western border there, I guess it would be.
Okay.
And then we're gonna head. So after we soak those fields
Mhm.
and get to the one end, we will light it and
Okay.
then start throwing Molotovs in these houses over here.
So you are currently here lighting the field.
Yes.
Okay. While he is doing that, your shift is over.
Alright, head over to Mardox. Just to make sure it's the same guy. Because I can't believe it's the same guy. But, yeah. If it's closed, then
You never know.
we'll see.
You think you know someone.
Think you know a guy.
Yeah.
My gut's rarely wrong.
You, Marduk, get to the security wing or security level of TechSec, which is the in the slanted out area there.
Okay.
Pretty short trip from where you were. As they pull into their station, they take you out and begin to strip your stuff off.
My gear!
Know your things.
Not all my things. I'm gonna be naked without them. Oh, no. Okay.
I love the drama.
Yeah, it's a role play.
Not my goggles!
You get to keep your
Oh,
horns.
the goggles! I know. I keep the horns on.
Those are attached.
Those,
That's a
yeah,
little-
those will come off. Ow.
Don't say that.
if they were to saw them off, could they grow? Do they grow back?
No, don't. They're tender.
I think they do.
Like Hellboy.
Like-
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they do.
No?
I think if you saw them off, they're gone.
There was thorns grows back. The Nyctos horns grow back.
Yeah.
You have like
but-
rhino horns.
Yeah.
So those don't go
No,
back.
these are like because they're like part of my skull.
You would
They
have
have
to
like a
get
protrusion from my skull.
prosthetic if they did that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the one
You can get metal ones.
didn't the Deveronian and the Mandalorian have a chopped horn?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Anyway, back to genocide.
What?
Murdering people.
Did you check to make
Destroying
sure that
their
there's?
food.
Did you check to make sure there was nobody in the houses?
I mean, I haven't thrown a Molotov cocktail yet.
It's true. And people wouldn't be working in the fields, of course. You get to Mardox. There is still a crowd outside praising the fact that he was arrested. It's about 75 to 100 people.
Holy smokes!
All cheering.
I'm hated.
Oh
Infamous,
no.
in fact.
Yeah. So I talked to a couple of the people out front. Oh, so what's going on? Is this the Murdoch that's been on the news?
Is there? We don't have a gather information, do we? We just have knowledge.
There's knowledge, and then maybe
I mean, the knowledge skills include core worlds, education, law, outer rim,
Could be
underworld,
streetwise.
xenology, and other.
I was just thinking about that streetwise.
Still is streetwise.
Why don't you do a streetwise check? Because these folks are pretty distracted by the wonderfulness that is.
Difficulty.
Oh, thank goodness that criminal is away.
Hey, you are very wise with
I
the
am
streets.
very good at. I'm very good at this. And I did pretty well. I got 2 successes and an advantage.
Okay. You find out that it was shown on the news that that the Marduk that owns this establishment did indeed
rally the forces in his name to destroy the food stores on the food level.
Oh, there's absolutely no way that's accurate. I was actually with them last night. There is, I mean, I can prove as a witness if that's the case, but that's absolutely. Have you met the guy? I mean, like seriously, have you met the guy?
We don't need to meet the devourer of worlds. We know that he
Oh my
exists.
goodness gracious! She's getting
You've
better
really
and
been
better.
promoted.
Wow.
know.
No, he's got the personality of a peanut.
Devourer.
There's absolutely no way he would have been able to rally anybody against him.
Give me a perception check.
This is like the fish. It just keeps growing.
Uh,
My infamy is
perception
just getting
my
better and
cunning
better.
and difficulty.
I'm just gonna lean into it. Yes, I did all these things.
It's gonna lean into it.
Alright, I got 3. 2 successes.
I'll use it as a threat. Do you want me to go all Marduk on you?
In the crowd, you notice something different about 4 or 5 people that don't seem to look like they belong. Go ahead and roll a force dice.
1 light.
These people are being manipulated mentally. You can't tell by who, but you can tell that there are people in the crowd that are doing something to these people.
So those 5 people are the people who are doing something, not the people who are being dealt to. They're dealing the delting. The thing that
To
does
one of the
thing.
people that's being manipulated, I'm like gonna like pull him aside. Like, I don't know. Are you good? Smack, smack.
Smack, smack.
Of course, we're just here celebrating the
No, really.
decimation of Marduk's kingdom.
No, you don't
And-
understand. This man's got nothing on you. He's literally got no friends.
Well, he doesn't need friends when he runs the world.
No, he doesn't run anything. He barely runs his shop. He.
That is very accurate. More accurate.
Devourer of worlds.
he can barely run. He can't even run his droids properly.
Give me a charm.
Charm. Ooh, that's a new one. Difficulty.
2.
I'm really bad at charm.
That turned out better than it could have. 1 threat. Everything else washed.
And now roll your force dice.
1 dock.
The person you're talking to kind of shakes their head a little bit and just kind of looks at the shop and says, "Didn't this place just open?"
Yeah, like yesterday.
As this person is contemplating, you start feeling angry and bitter and hostility against this crowd. Just with a bad taste in your mouth, you got a bad look on your face. You just angry.
Oh, yeah, I start shouting. You guys are a bunch of idiots. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. The guy's only been in town for a couple. I just start spouting off shit. Like, you seriously think that he's got that much power? Have you actually met the guy? Oh, the guy's a piece of work, I'm gonna tell you. Not enough to be able to destroy anything. Except for maybe his business.
One of the people in the crowd that you noticed that was different has looked at you and started to walk towards you. The person that you were talking to is now in kind of a haze, just kind of staring at the front of the building, trying to you can tell trying to wrap their mind around what's going on. We'll leave you just for a second. Marduk, they put you in a cell. They said for crimes against the Empire of the Twin Planets, you will be sentenced to death in the morning.
I'll even try.
Have a good last night's rest.
That was quite the trial.
All right.
Brumby, you the fields are now on fire. The fields burn with a heart of passion. I don't know.
I'm going to run into the house, yelling, "There's a fire! There's a fire! Everyone get out!"
You successfully alert 5 people that were in the house. They come running downstairs and they look aghast at the fire, stating, "Oh my goodness, there were 12 people working in that field. Oh my gosh!" And they immediately go to try. They're attempting to put it out.
All right, we're then going to start launching Molotov cocktails into the house they just came out of.
Nice.
How far away are you going to be standing for them? Are you within range, or do you want to be in the house throwing them?
Not inside the house, but not far from the entrance.
Okay, so light range.
That's agility, so at least I have that.
Just one purple.
All right. Let's go green dice. A wash. Nothing.
Okay. That was the first one. You wanted to throw 2, so you can go and throw another one. The first one still ignited, but it ignited on like the front
One.
lawn. It didn't get to the house.
Advantage.
You throw the next one right next to the first one, and it builds up enough that it starts catching the house on fire.
And I'm going to say, "Thank Marduk for this!"
Actually, Reggie was going to say that, but you beat me to it, so.
Robbie's hip to the wise here.
Reggie shouts out, Marduk be praised.
Marduk, ender of worlds!
The destroyer of worlds continues.
Jesus.
Nice.
Same thing for the next house. Run in, announce that there's a fire and everyone needs to leave.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! All but 2 run out of the house. The 2 that are left are very elderly people. So they're not running anywhere.
We're gonna give him the lift assist.
Get out of here. We're gonna build her in your house. Yeah.
So, they can walk or like.
They're able to walk, but very slowly.
Okay, so Reggie still might be able to like help one of them move faster than they are moving.
Reggie's not going to be able to help much because of his ankle. You're going to have to do all the heavy lifting. Or assisting.
The heavy assisting.
Well, I don't murder senior citizens, so I guess I'm gonna pick up one and get him out of there as fast as I can, and then go back for the other one. Do I need to?
You're going to need a brawn check on that.
Okay. Difficulty?
Just 1. They're tiny people. Well, compared to you, anyway.
All right. 1 success, 2 advantage.
You get one of them out. They're in the front yard.
And go back for the second one. Right. 3 success, 1 advantage.
Wow.
That's a critical.
He was on your shoulder on that one. Let's go, fella. And you drop him in the front yard.
All right.
And they are watching the blaze that is their neighbor's house.
Well, we're gonna light their house on fire.
Very well.
All right.
Range son of a bitch.
Range light.
Range
All right.
light.
For Marduk! 1 success, 2
You
advantage.
successfully hit the house with a Molotov cocktail.
Dang.
All right. Let's keep moving here.
I think I'm already sentenced to
You
death.
notice that as you move to this house over here in the corner, that this house has caught on fire from the other field spreading towards it.
Oh. Mission accomplished.
There are people inside that house.
Oh. Well,
Just saying.
is it like engulfed? What are we looking at?
Oh yeah, it's
Oh.
engulfed.
Oh, well, that's the way the wind blows, I guess.
He went from, are we really sure we want to be doing this? That's the way it goes, so I guess.
5,000 credits per field. It's a lot of money.
F these guys. Yeah.
We're gonna leave.
Okay, you're gonna leave. I'm assuming you're gonna come up this way and not go back to the fire.
Not through the fire. Yes.
Very well. As you approach the Megavator system, you go past the TSC and notice that it is being looted by several Solarians.
More Marduk forces.
How many of them are there?
You see approximately 8, but those are just the ones on the outside. You don't know if there's more inside.
Don't see what there's to be had from this situation. 8 of them, 2 of us. We have Molotov cocktails, but I'm not just out to slaughter people and take stuff. As we drive by, just as a sort of a test, like, because I'm assuming they can like see us go by.
They're not paying attention to you currently.
Okay. Well,
They're busy with their looting.
then we're just gonna leave when we have the cover.
Okay. You make it to the Megavator system and scoot on out. In front of Marduk's, the man approaching you to the regular eye looks like just a regular human. The crowd is full of humans and Drawl. Drawl is the hamster people.
Yes.
And Drawl. Very, very few Solarians, if at all, maybe 1 or 2 in the crowd, chanting. This human is approaching you with eyes locked. So I need a force dice from you, please.
Too late.
Okay, I won't roll those then. You can sense that he is trying to manipulate you like he's manipulated these other people. Which he fails at because you rolled 2 light. You still feel pretty angry, though it is getting better.
Oh, hell no. You! What are you doing? You got something going on. I call him out. Who are you? What are you doing to these people?
He shouts, get the Marduk sympathizer! Gonna need initiative. As 5 civilians turn towards you,
Do I need,
that'd be vigilance. Nothing. blank green. That's never happens. Well, apparently it does happen.
I can't see what that one is.
He's gonna need one too.
I got 2 success, 3 advantage.
You go first. Just use this tile here. And five. And then the guy calling the shots is right behind them. Where's your token?
My token. I think I got buried under one of these.
Buried alive.
Lars.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll use her for.
That'll work.
Okay, so
And is this level or am I up on the stairs?
it's level. You're outside on the ground.
Okay. I run straight through him. Try to push my way through. Trying to get to that guy.
Okay, go ahead and give me a.
And I got nothing.
Would be a brawl roll because you're gonna push through.
Difficulty?
In range, so 1.
One success, 1 advantage.
Okay, go ahead and roll your force dice now.
1 dock.
Okay, you feel overwhelming anger towards this one guy. Your head suddenly feels light as opposed to hurting, and these 5 people get blown across the street.
And I am rushing at this dude.
And you rush at him. Between the push and getting there, that's going to be your turn. The people on the street are knocked over. They're not moving. Bad guy.
Force push them.
Is going to.
Space wizard.
The bad guy grabs the attention of 4 more civilians, but they are behind him. That one's out of play now. Your turn.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to knock him onto the ground. That's really the only thing I'm trying to do right now.
Okay, are you gonna? I don't think you have a helmet.
No, no helmet.
Are you gonna use? What are you gonna use?
I'm just gonna try to
Fist or push or?
So I've rushed at him, swipe him under, try to use my leg to swipe him, knock him on his feet, knock him on his butt.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a brawl. I think.
Yeah.
We don't have a sweeping roll, sorry.
Leg sweep.
Leg sweep.
Difficulty?
1. He's busy doing other things mentally.
Oh, that one came out blank. Success to advantage.
Okay, you push him onto the ground. He lands with a thud. These other people kind of blink and don't pay attention to you. He is on the ground, but he tries again unsuccessfully. So these people are no longer in play. He has lost his hold on them. And he's just kind of staring at you, looking mentally exhausted.
I knock him out. Kick him in the head.
Okay. That's fine. He's already on the ground. He's not going to dodge or anything. He's already
no.
exhausted.
Had a bad feeling. He was doing something. I don't know what.
Can I just say I'm super jealous that you get to roll a force die all the time?
The problem is she can't control it yet. Go ahead and give me an attack roll for knocking him out.
Is that still brawl?
Yeah.
Difficulty?
Just one. But you are juiced up currently.
Alright, I have 2 advantages. That's all I got.
Okay. You successfully just knock him out. Dang it. Hoping for something else. He's unconscious.
You accidentally cave his skull in.
The things we hope for. So where are you headed now?
To collect what's owed.
You
You were more than successful.
head out to the rebar.
Gas can still on the back of the whip.
Well, yeah, you gotta recycle. You're not an asshole.
Oh my god.
You're just gonna litter.
Destroy a bunch of people's lives and livelihoods. And
Yep.
As you drive back in the speeder, you hear a news report come on the radio. This afternoon, going on right now, Marduk's forces have destroyed our food crop in Hollowtown, leaving at least 50 dead.
Whoa!
Will his reign of terror never end, even though he's been apprehended?
I am so evil. I can conduct this stuff from jail.
I mean, any good shot
Insidious.
caller can.
Yeah, that's right.
Chapel.
You reach the rebar. You see Gustip watching a viewing screen of the news, shaking his head.
Yes. Yeah.
Sees you walk in. Good job. Good job. You really came through for us. I would have rather you not, burn down all of the food crop, but whatever.
I should have asked which direction the wind was blowing before I.
Yeah, after you left, everything else got on fire. Well, a deal's a deal. There were 6 farms, $5,000 a piece. It's 30 grand. Let me talk to my accountant. We'll get the money wired to you, as I don't suspect you want to be carrying around 30 grand. Both of you. And then give me a few minutes. I've got another job for you that will pay even more.
What could this one possibly be?
What are you gonna do with the guy who's unconscious?
Oh, I'm back yelling at the crowd because I'm assuming I'm still really hot. and fired.
You are.
And it's like, you guys are all a bunch of idiots. What do you think is going on here? Have you met the guy who owns this place? Just you can't stop my mouth. She's just running.
You attract the attention of the other ones manipulating the crowd, and they kind of look over and see their other person on the ground, and you see them kind of weave out of the crowd and start to walk away.
How many were there?
There was 4 more, so there was a total of 5. So there's 4 more in the crowd that kind of you notice and weave through. As they leave, you can tell the intentions of the crowd is dying down, and they start to disperse.
Taking the unconscious one, I'm just start dragging him up to into his shop.
Okay. As you enter his shop, you see Lars, the security droid, at the front desk. Welcome. Come on in.
Lars is still alive? Okay.
Please let us know if there's anything else we can do for you. You do notice parts of protocol droid on the ground.
Is there you got something I can
backup.
restrain this guy with?
Yes, of course. In aisle 23, we have cable, we have chain, we have zip ties, we have... It goes on for a while.
Zip ties. Simple.
I thought you might like that one. You have effectively restrained him. Did you want to just do the wrists, or do you want to do the legs too?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the legs too.
Thorough job. Zip ties, there's no halfway about it. You either
Nope.
do it or you don't do it. Okay.
Nice.
Marduk, you're in your cell.
Yep.
They haven't brought you any food. Haven't brought you any water. No one's been by to see you. You've been there for a few hours now.
It's just a typical cell, right? Probably no like access panels where I can pop a panel or anything like that.
You don't notice any panels inside the room. There's one window to the outside. The door is a standard door, but there is a hallway out there that is there. Just to let you
All right. Basically, I'm just gonna try and find anything I can that's not bolted down.
know. Okay, perception check. With a 3 difficulty.
I have 2 successes, but 3 threat.
You notice the following things. You notice that there's a panel outside of the cage within arm's reach.
Okay.
Probably you assume to access the door. Outside of the window, approximately a foot up, is a gun turret, a small gun turret aimed at the street, as this is a high security facility. Inside the room, there is a metal frame bed with very thin mattress. With the bottom of it is it's a spring, so that it's interlocking springs on the bottom with a mattress on top, and a hole in the floor
How big of a hole? For pooping.
for pooping.
Okay. And there's nothing. It's just a long, deep hole.
You can see approximately 3 meters down, and then it's too dark to see.
Put your face up real close to it.
No. I'm good on that. What I think I'm gonna do is try. You said it's a spring mattress. I'm gonna try and work a piece of metal off from the mattress.
Okay.
Just by bending it back and forth until I get something that
Okay.
I can.
Shiv somebody with.
I'm actually thinking about using it as a tool.
You retrieve a piece of metal approximately 2 feet long after
Ooh.
reefing.
All right. What can I do with the turret? I don't think I can do really anything with the gun turret up there.
Well, you got your
Turret.
2-foot piece of metal now.
Well, can I reach anything from the turret? Can I
You can't reach the turret itself. It is approximately 1.5 feet away from the top of your reach.
Okay.
The control panel is within your reach, barely.
And then the turret, there's nothing exposed, is there? If there's no wires that I could fashion my thing into a hook and hook.
You can't tell from your current position because you're trying to look up.
I can't get my head out to
Right.
look out.
Probably if you didn't have those horns, you could.
Damn. Darn these horns!
Only you hadn't played that race.
Okay. So. Well, now that I have my wire, I'm going to try and pop the panel on the door. See if I can't hotwire it.
Okay.
To open.
The panel is popped pretty easily.
Okay.
Hot wiring is going to take a different role.
Yep.
That's probably mechanics. or computers. I would say computers because it's an electronic lock.
Difficulty?
2.
Was that 4 positive dice?
Oh, no, that's 5 positive dice. That's 3 yellow and 2 green. I have an int of 5.
Wow.
Because I bought that. I had 4, but then there's at the bottom of your tree, there's a +1 to a single characteristic.
I enjoy that he says
Wow.
int instead of intelligence. I have an intelligence of 5. I have an int of 5.
Int? Yes, you're right.
Who
So
needs to use whole words?
Can anybody do that? Add a.
It's abbreviated int.
I'm just picking on you.
Can anybody add a characteristic point?
Look at the bottom of your tree.
Your sometimes your talent tree offers one.
Okay, I'll look at that.
It's
And
usually
it-
called
or a-
dedication.
Character creation, you can pay to have.
It's going to be on your other
Well,
one.
yeah, I
It's
knew
gonna be
about
a
the
specific
character
one.
creation part. I just,
Not all talent trees have that, but some do.
okay.
It's going to be on your, on that one. It's going to be on the bottom row probably, called dedication.
I'll
No?
say it. Duration. Oh, it's in Big Game Hunter.
Yeah, it's going to be your specific one.
It's 25 points.
And it's not cheap. I rolled a success and an advantage.
You successfully hotwire the door, so you know that the door is unlocked, but you currently did not open it.
Okay. And it's not, I can't like push it open, right? I have to like make a thing, or can I just open it?
You can just open it.
Okay. All right. I will just open the door. Look out. Is there anybody guarding the hallway?
Out in the hallway, you do not see anybody.
Okay. Once I get out, I'm gonna rip as much out of the control panel as I can. Circuit boards, wiring, anything I can get my head. I can rip out physically.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna tuck it under my arm and start walking out.
Okay. You notice that you salvage quite a bit. You notice that there's no other cell in this hallway. The hallway leads to there's a door at the end, which is locked, and there is no control panel.
Any type of window?
No, not that you can tell.
So was my cell at the end of this hallway?
Yeah.
And there was basically just this hallway. No other door?
Negative.
Ventilation.
Ventilation. There is 2 small vents about that size above you, and what
Okay.
appears to be some sort of fire suppression system. One head of it.
One head of a fire suppression system. I got. There's nothing else in this hallway.
Well, you think about what you want to do.
Yep.
Your fella starts to regain consciousness.
Grill up on his face. Hey! Hey! Smack, smack.
What?
Who are you? What are you doing? Why were you trying to pull the? What are you doing to those people? Did you give them some kind of drug or something?
I am a minister of Marduk.
Whatever. You don't even know who Marduk is.
Of course I do. He's the devourer of worlds.
Have you met the guy? He's an idiot.
Oh,
A smart idiot, but an idiot.
he is my savior. My Messiah. He preaches the end of days. You can tell that he's trying to manipulate your mind, and it's not working.
Smack, smack.
He's still pretty out of it.
Let me just smack him around again.
What are you?
What are you?
I'm not going to talk to you. My brothers will come for me, and together with Marduk, we will set
How
this
big
place
is your
aflame.
family? How big is your family?
My family is countless, as many as the stars in the galaxy. We will.
You're full of shit. You're really full of shit.
As you call him out on it, he keeps stumbling over his words, and you can tell his rhetoric is not.
Yeah, you
Clicking.
did not. Dude, what, did somebody feed you some bad tuna the other day or something? You must be hallucinating.
It's against Marduk law to eat tuna.
It is. Very much would be.
Keeps Marduk kosher.
No, bacon's okay.
I always forget her name. What's the other droid's name?
Candace?
Candace. I want to call her everything but Candace.
Connie.
This time, Carissa came into mind.
That's alright. Sometimes I forget it too.
Candace. Candace rolls up to you and says, "Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
This fell out of his pocket while you were dragging him in.
Oh, what is it?
You inspected it as a data pad.
Ooh, this might be helpful.
Hey, don't touch that. You're not authorized."
Whatever. Is it palm something? Face recognition? How do I open it?
It's already open.
Oh, okay.
There's no security on it.
Yeah, I start looking
what
at
an
it.
idiot.
The page that you're seeing first is word for word the rhetoric he was just saying. It's a very long document. If you would have let him continue, it would have gone on at least another 15 pages. That is one of two files on the data pad. The other one is encrypted.
All right. I want to see the unencrypted one. This doesn't make any sense. First, now you're saying you're a follower of Murdoch, but while there, you were trying to tell them to attack me for being a sympathizer of Murdoch. You make no sense.
Of course, Murdoch.
Well, your Murdoch's in jail right now, so what are you going to do about it? If you really are a supporter of him, you're going to help bust him out?
Well.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Open this file. How do I open this file?
Give me a charm roll.
It sounds like she's trying to coerce him.
That's true. It would be coercion. You were correct.
Oh, coercion instead?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's better. A little bit. A difficulty?
2.
Two success, 1 advantage.
Force dice.
1 dock. That's really pissing me off.
Yeah. Of course, ma'am. Let me open that for you.
Wow.
Just dominated him.
He says, "May I have my hands?" Or press the button in the bottom left corner.
Press the button in the lower corner.
It's a voice recognition password. He says, "Marduk is king," and it opens the file up. The file details his instructions on gaining people to easily manipulate in front of Marduk's shop, keeping them there at least until the following morning. They are to anyone that tried to interfere, whether they be civilians or security officers, are to be killed, preferably by the mob of innocent people, so as not to draw any suspicion to them. I think that was something we checked to make sure we had everything. Yep, they're to be kept there till the following morning. I already said that. Yep, that's it.
Any recognition as to who this comes from?
It is not signed.
This makes no sense. But the crowd up front's kind of they dispersed.
They're gone now.
Okay. Why are you doing this?
It's our orders, ma'am.
From who?
From our leader.
Not from Murdoch. That makes no sense.
Oh no, Marduk's not our leader.
Who's your leader?
Oh, Mr. Gus Tip.
Oh, now that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
He kind of twitches his head a little bit and looks around, and he looks in existential dread as to what he just said. You then see him.
Oh no! I try to like swipe his mouth clean.
It is already in his
damn it.
esophagus.
Cyanide pill?
You don't know what it is, but it was whatever it was. It killed him. Quick. He is now dead on the floor. Oh my, says Candace. Can I help you?
I think it would be more dramatic if they would keep just a small explosive.
Oh, and pop their head.
Pop their
That
head.
would be dramatic. I might use that.
Damn. And then you take out the person who's standing
Retcon.
right next to you.
Let's go back 30 seconds.
All of a sudden you hear, what's going on? They're at the end of the rope.
They're popping off.
Okay. Rumby. You and Reggie are called into Gus Tip's office.
Have we been paid?
Yes. He, as you're standing there, here's the transfer. Your 30 grand is in your account. He goes, all right. This one's going to be a little more involved. But it's more important, so it's going to be more money. For this, my employer is going to go in on me with it, and we are going to offer you 50 grand piece, 50 grand a piece to do this job. We need you to break into the security building on the administration floor and kill a man by the name of Marduk. But we need you to make it look like an accident, or of his own fruition, Epstein style. We need this quietly, and we need it soon.
Just give me one moment to confer with my co-counsel here.
Sure.
Reggie, is this really what we've gotten into here? Just hired assassins?
Look, it's 50 grand on top of the 30 you've already made. That's 80 grand. You can go anywhere you want to with that. Anywhere. You can set up shop on a new planet full of big game and hunt to the end of your days. Sets me up for quite a while too.
Well, and we've got our people to think about back home. Hold on. I can't remember my mother Tiffany and my younger sister Eliza, who I'm supposed to financially support.
Not to mention me. I've helped you out a lot, and I'm going to need some help with this. I can't do everything with my ankle like this. Tugging on the heartstrings of the other.
Ding. Well, I'm sorry. The quest issuer, his name?
Gus Tip.
Gusto. Reggie, how much money do you think Gustip has?
Well, since he told us that he's going in on this with his employer, I'm guessing it's all the money he's got. but it's going to be a big payoff for them.
Probably much bigger than we're getting paid off.
More than likely.
Hmm.
I know. I just realized I'm sounding like Gus Tip. More than likely. Just trying to be quiet.
I just wonder if this individual here that is trying to get us to do his bidding isn't a what we call softer target than a man who is in maximum security.
Reggie looks at me. Talk about off and Gus Tip?
I mean, the man isn't exactly a force for good, and
And neither are we. We just offed like 50 people in that fire back there.
that was the wind.
Yeah.
Whatever to do to keep
something
you
you don't
sleep at
know.
night.
There's something you don't know about Gus Tip, though. He's in pretty good with other people. We probably wouldn't survive that. I mean, we could take him. He's a tiny hamster, but the things that would come after probably see us dead. Actually, dead would be a blessing. They'd probably torture us so slowly we would think it's a career.
So, given the choice between breaking into this maximum security place and making it look like some sort of accident, or taking on Gustav and probably trying to keep it quiet so we don't get repercussions, which do we think would be easier?
Short term, often him would be easier. But if I want to live out the rest of my days, getting into that prison is going to be easier.
All right, Reggie. You've been my friend forever, and you've never steered me wrong.
All right.
So, we will, I guess, make preparations for this job.
All right. Gustav says, I was able to get a couple of security passes that'll get you in the front door. After that, you're gonna be on your own. Luckily, it's not a huge place. It's only a couple floors, but still, high security. Here you go.
All right.
Where we at? Okay. So we left you at Gus Tips. You've taken the job. You're outside of your cell, but you're in the hallway.
I got a dead man on my hand.
You got a dead man on the floor, and information in your hand. That is probably the best place to stop.
Can I do one thing
You
before?
can.
I'm gonna start crafting the things that I have into a stun device, like a taser.
Okay.
That's okay with you?
Is it okay with me, or is it something I'm just gonna have to deal with?
I don't know. I'm gonna spend 2 light side points to do it.
Yeah,
We have to. Yeah, we have to. Okay.
Yay! I get to use my special, really expensive thing that I paid for. Here, one sec. I gotta actually do it. Do I have setback?
Jesus.
It's like,
Just
Like everything.
yeah, you would have one setback because of the necessary parts.
Those 10 points I spent earlier, like, say I get to remove it. Yay! The 10 points I spent earlier that means something.
Jesus.
I know, it's a lot of dice. So that cancels that out. And I'm left with 4 successes. 4 successes.
You are able to fashion equip the metal rod that you were able to fashion. You were able to put electricity to it, enough for 3 charges.
Okay, I'll write that down.
3 hits, and then it'll break.
Nice.
MacGyver.
3.
It was a great show.
That was a great show.
Charge.
The original.
Yes. I don't know why they remake
That
it.
was
3 charge.
bad.
MacGruber.
Stun. Gun.
Nice.
Anybody else want to do anything before we end?
It's not a gun though.
Nope.
I don't have anything. I'm very disappointed in myself.
We fall, but hey, you can get back up.
It's not how many
It's a,
times
it's
you
a
fall.
redemption story
It's
for
how many
Brumby.
times you get back up.
It's a redemption story. You're at the bottom right now.
Money talks.
Yeah.
Bullshit
We're
walks.
trying to
I gotta tell you,
cheer you up
it's
at
hard to
mass
pass
homicide. Yeah, that would be a good spot to end for the evening.
All right. With that, everyone, thank you so much for joining us this evening for Chapter 3, Episode 2 of Remnants of the Fallen Empire. Be sure to join us at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays for more action, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Keep waving, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
Bye.
bye.